Random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti, so dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah.
There we go. Let's have an intro for all time sakes. Hello everybody, welcome to all-time high Bitcoin party. Hope you're doing well. Bitcoin is almost at all-time high. So, you know, maybe, just maybe, we might get a glimpse of the all-time high during the live stream. We don't know just yet, but you know, it might happen. So there is that. Hope everybody is doing well. I mean, how can you not be doing well? By the way, yes, we do know that Bitcoin is at all-time high, but let me show you something. Where is it? Over here. Photos. I mean, it's funny. I do know that a lot of people feel like this right now, but you know, there's that. When they congratulate you on Bitcoin hitting all-time high, but you only hold altcoins. There is that. Altcoins, unfortunately, are not been performing that well. I mean, there are definitely good performing altcoins. I'm going to show you some. But yeah, most altcoins are down at the bottoms, guys. Maybe, just maybe, it is the perfect time before they go up. And I always say, when stuff goes down, the more it goes down, the more bullish I get. I don't get into the fear, I get into the bullishness, and you know, I don't have enough money. So there is something about that. But I did come to the conclusion that next bull market, I will not touch altcoins until, you know, 1 week before the last move on Bitcoin before all-time high. That's when I'll touch altcoins. So that is that. Let's go through the chat, see who is here, who is not. Boss, how you doing, man? Need altcoin season commander. There we go. David, Shibanats, how you doing? Let's go. Pump it, Satoshi again. Leash is here. Anne Marie. Evening, Anne Marie. How you doing? Till live stream, yeah, now I know the pump is real. The pump is real. We've been expecting it. It is here. And now we can, you know, just enjoy the show and see where this is gonna take us. So right now sitting at 63, we are actually sitting at 72.26, but you know, 73,794 at least on Bitstamp. That's the target to hit. So there is that. The pump will come when Dylan starts doing daily coin updates. 16 daily videos tomorrow morning. You know, every single day for the next 2 months. Gop, how you doing, man? Where are the alts? Yeah, we alts are not doing well, man. Alts are not doing well. TL, man. Jagger Mario is in the chat. How you doing, man? Nice to have you here. Dodge Daddy. I had to play Dodge Daddy. I had to play. It is good times. So, you know, there is that. Short. $2 in the chat. I hope I'm in time for the party. Bliatman, you are in time. Huh? Long time no see, man. Long time no see. Now, the big question is, are we gonna hit all-time high? Is this a, you know, bull trap, like certain people on the crypto YouTube are saying, you know, crypto savvy? Capo, if you know who Capo is, he's bearish again. Capo actually did something very nice. So Capo was actually very bearish. Entire move towards upside over here. Capo was extremely bearish towards downside. And right over here somewhere, he became bullish and he said, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do another move up here before we go down. Now that was correct. Unfortunately, he was holding the belief that we are gonna go up. Entire move over here, and right over here, Capo was like, you know what, we're gonna go down over here again, I'm bearish again, and then we gotta go towards the upside. I mean, if Capo is not the best, #1 top inverse indicator, I don't know who is. Like that was some next level, you know, magic that he did. I don't know how he did that, but right over here he became bullish and he said we're gonna do another move towards upside before we go down, and then he held this belief all the way over here, and then he said we're gonna go down, and then we went up. It is funny, right? It is funny. What's happening? Mark Bernard, we are at 73. We were at 73.6. This is the all-time high right now. Not all-time high, this is the high for today. Right now sitting at 72.2. Bitcoin is at 73.79. I mean, there is no other way. I tried to draw this line any other way. Like, however you draw this line, we are above the line, right? I mean, regardless, I mean, maybe there is some line over here that you can draw that you are not above the line, but you know, basically we are above the line. We are above the line, right? We got a all-time here, all-time, you know, weekly over here. This on the weekly time frame, 71.2. We are above that right now. 2 weeks up here, you know, all-time high, 2-week close. That's over here. That's gonna close in 5 days. We are above that right now. Not only that, we hit that last week, we actually hit that a little bit, and right now we're bouncing towards that monthly high. We are above all-time high monthly close as well. The only thing we do have to have right now is a little bit, you know, move towards upside before we, you know, all hell breaks loose and Coinbase app becomes #1 app on the App Store. I just actually managed to, you know, subscribe to a guy on X that's actually posting, you know, daily updates what place Coinbase app is on the App Store. And right now I think it's like 27 or something like that. Let me see over here. Copy over here. Right now the Coinbase app rank, see all apps, it's 336, but finance apps is number 27, still going towards upside. Last time it was 33, so it's kind of moving. So when this app, Coinbase app on the App Store is #1, you know, euphoria is here, definitely, right? We are not quite there just right now, but we are very, very close. It's getting exciting. Not only that, it was getting exciting down here. You can actually look at some coins that actually perform well. Let's look at Dogecoin over here. Dogecoin, new price scale. What are you gonna, and we're gonna, can we change this to style, candles, and let's go to weekly candles over here. And where is Bitcoin? This Bitcoin. Can we do this like this over here, and then move this down here, and then move this over here? Can you see nicely? So yeah, so you can see down here when Bitcoin is going towards downside over here. I mean, everything else was bleeding, but down here at the very bottom, I don't know if you remember, over here there was a lot of fear. We had the fear levels of like 20 or something like that, extreme fear. Down here at the bottom, that's when good altcoins did hit the bottom. Now there are definitely other altcoins that are still down here at the bottom right now, but a lot of these altcoins are already doing the big moves towards upside, already outperforming Bitcoin. I don't know, can we do this like this over here? No, we cannot. Already outperforming Bitcoin. So you can see up here that Bitcoin went towards upside, Dogecoin already did massive moves towards upside, and there is a lot of other altcoins that are actually perform very well right now during this lows down over here. Now most altcoins are down here at the bottom still over here, expecting to do this move towards upside, but you know, it's already going towards upside. It's already going towards upside very very nicely. One dip, there is no dips, left or right. What? I don't know if you know, but Tron is actually performing exceptionally well It's been performing well since forever over here. There was a channel up here. Tried to break out of the channel, right back inside the channel, held up here the midline over here, broke through that, pulled back. Right now it's doing this move up here, breaks this, and it goes to, more towards upside. It doesn't pump that much, unfortunately. I mean, the entire move from the very bottom, since it, you know, from the very bottom, not even, you know, 4x, but it is climbing steadily. It's like Bitcoin. It's steady climb all through the bull market, you know, all the way towards the top. I don't know if it's outperforming Bitcoin, but it is actually doing very well right now. And Bitcoin right now is, you know, it is but a hair away from the all-time high. Where is the all-time high? We gotta have the all-time high on the chart. We gotta have an all-time high on the chart. Right over here. And that's 73,794. Let's see over here. Did it actually break somewhere else? This is on Bitfinex. On Bitfinex up here it was at 73,666. Over here 73,525. No, it did not break on Bitfinex. Qcoin, nah, it didn't break on Qcoin either. 73,773, 73,640. So it didn't break on Qcoin either. Let's see Binance. Maybe Binance, it's already broken out, but it's hitting that, you know, that wick up here. 73,777, 73,620, nah, and Bybit up here. Bybit maybe Bybit, nah, just shy of Bybit. 73,949, and over here 73,681. So we didn't actually break the all-time high yet. That guy said that BTC Euro did break all-time high. Yeah, there we go. BTC Euro did break all-time high. 67,469 euros. And right now it is, I actually clicked it wrongly over here, 68 on the dollar. It did actually break all-time high versus the euro, so that's very, very nice. And we got one last thing to check out over here. That's the CME futures. Let's see if the CME futures actually did make create a higher high, 74,450, and right now CME futures sitting at 74,485. So we do have, you know, higher high or all-time high on CME futures. We also have all-time high on Bitcoin Euro, but we don't have all-time high just yet on these others. But you know, that's what we're waiting for. That's why it's called, you know, all-time high watch party. The only thing we're doing right now is waiting for that all-time high, and it is very, very close, very, very close. Bitcoin actually looks very, very nice. We can look at some other charts, but before we do that, we gotta look at Bitcoin dominance. And if you remember, down here at the bottom, I mean, we've been saying that it's gonna drop down, drop down, drop down. It never did. It never did. But we do know that eventually it will drop down. But you know, the analysis wasn't actually that good. Unfortunately, it wasn't that good. And Benjamin Cohen was right this time around. He said that dominance is gonna go to 60%. Right now, Bitcoin dominance sitting at 60%. You know, so Benjamin Coleman, congratulations, man. You did well. You called the 60%. We hit 60%. That's very nice. Now the big question is it gonna stop at 60% and go towards downside, which is very, very likely, or are we gonna go to, you know, up here towards the stop up here at 70%? Because last time, just before Bitcoin had you know, the last mega rally, it exploded towards the upside, and then we had the altcoin season. So you know, and from these lows over here, right over here, from these lows, that was a, you know, 25% move. And if that happens again, the 25% move, you know, we are seeing 70%. I don't know whether that's gonna happen or not. Regardless, altcoins are already getting ready. I don't know if you noticed, but everything is on the bottom. Literally everything is on the bottom, getting ready to pump. And I'm getting, like, every single time altcoins goes down, I get increasingly bullish. Last coin I was actually watching, because I do hold a little bit of it, and it dropped like it dropped like a brick. I'm telling you, like, it dropped like a brick. But that was yesterday, and the day before it dropped like, you know, 15%, 20%. And I'm holding a little bit of it, right? And I'm like, oh my god, like 20%. But you cannot sell because it's so low. It's so low, right? You gotta hodl it. And then today it does like, you know, 40% pump. And what's that? That's GFI. And you'll see over here, like, it had this waterfall dump over here. Look at a waterfall dump. Over here there was a very major support, waterfall dump over here. Like last 2 days I was just jumping, like, you know, and right now, you know, big bounce, like 20, I don't know how big bounce was this over here from the close up here towards top. 50% bounce, you know, immediately towards upside. But this thing has been bleeding ever since, you know, the mega rally towards upside up here, and right now it's doing this over here. So this would be some kind of, you know, capitulation candle, capitulation move before the next move towards upside. At least that's the theory. That's the theory. We don't actually know. Let me just turn off the heat. There we go. Turn off the heat because it's a little bit too hot in here right now, with Bitcoin pumping and all of that. I don't know what you guys want to look at, but Bitcoin dominance is right now at 60, like we said, 60%. Will it go to 70% or not? You know, who knows? Who knows? Not only that, there was this channel up here towards upside. It broke up. It does look very, you know, Bitcoin dominance looks incredibly strong towards upside. But I did explain when it comes to these patterns and stuff like that, how these might play out. Will it go to 70%? I think it's very unlikely, but rising channels, when you have a big move towards upside and get inside this rising channel, this extortion channel, there's two ways. Either you break up here and you continue towards upside, which might mean 70%, but oftentimes this rising channel might also indicate extortion patterns. Over here, breaks up here, fails to go higher, right back down again, and then breaks towards downside. And that's what we're seeing right now, at least the way I'm analyzing the chart. This is some kind of, let me just go a little bit back over here. This is some kind of rising channel. This rising channel right now is breaking towards upside. I don't know how high it's gonna go. Maybe over here. Failed that right as soon as it's back inside channel. It's pretty much over. Goes over here and then, you know, it dumps towards downside. At least that's what I'm looking for when it comes to Bitcoin dominance. And right now Bitcoin dominance is doing that move. Well, did that happen or not? Doesn't matter. DXY has been exploding towards upside. I don't know how many people have been watching this over here, but Bitcoin is going up, DXY is going up. How is there any correlation over here, ladies and gentlemen? How is there any correlation between DXY and Bitcoin? I mean, it's been pumping for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 weeks. 5 weeks been pumping. And if you look at it versus Bitcoin, over here, I mean, Bitcoin has been pumping as well, right? Let's put this on a candle so you can see this better, right? I mean, they both been pumping at the same time. They have both been pumping on the same, right? Over here went a little bit down, consolidated over here at the bottom, and then you had this move up here, Like how they are inversely correlated. I do understand that people are watching the DXY and thinking that, you know, if DXY goes up, Bitcoin goes down and stuff like that. Nah, don't believe that. Like this is like, I don't know, second, third, fourth time we've seen direct, you know, confirmation that DXY and Bitcoin are not even the slightest correlated, inversely correlated. So just because this is going down, you know, doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to go up. It could happen. It could happen that, you know, at times they are inversely correlated, but, you know, it's not a very good indication whether Bitcoin is going to go towards upside and downside. That said, big time frames over here do suggest that we are having a consolidation up here that might fail, and this might even go a little bit towards downside. I haven't actually analyzed the DXY that much. Let's go bigger time frames up here. Bigger time frames are always a little bit better up here. This looks like, you know, bigger time frames, this looks like consolidation over here before the next move towards upside. So I don't know whether this is going to go towards upside or downside. It really does matter because I really don't care. It's Bitcoin we care about, right? Ethereum Bitcoin chart, another chart that Benjamin Coleman was kind of right about. I don't know, you know, over here he was saying it's gonna go down. It went down. We thought it's gonna break up here every single time. It never broke towards upside. Right now it's sitting down here at the bottom of this channel again. Where do you go here? Right now, let me just remove a couple of lines so we can actually see this a little bit better. Right now it's sitting back down at this bottom of this channel again. Let me just remove a little bit of lines up here, and this one, you kind of keep this one over here. We're gonna remove that, and you see right now that we you know, and we're gonna go to bigger time frames over here, weekly time frame. Very nice. We thought a lot of times over here that this is gonna break out over here, break out over here. It never did over here break out, but it did, you know, hold the channel very nicely. And right now it's doing this extortion pattern over here at the towards the downside up here, and we are expecting right now this again movement towards the upside up here. I don't know if this is, you know, this last move towards downside might have been capitulation over here before it actually recovers, but it hasn't recovered recovered just yet. You'll also see on the moving averages still being pushed down slowly towards downside. So we don't actually have anything. But RSI on the weekly time frame is really, really low down here at 30 levels. This is second time it's at 30 levels. The momentum is, you know, while it's bleeding towards downside, the momentum is slowly bleeding towards upside. It is kind of like a rubber band getting, you know, really, really squeezed towards downside up here before it does the move towards upside. Now, the big question once it actually starts breaking up here, towards upside, the big question becomes, will this move, you know, outperform Bitcoin only to towards top, or will this, you know, final move be breakout up here where it just explodes and wins over Bitcoin eventually? I don't believe the Bitcoin has that much upside, guys. I do understand, and I did ask in Telegram chat earlier today that, you know, do you guys still believe that, you know, Bitcoin is going to go above 100k? Because everywhere I see on X, people are posting charts, Bitcoin is going to go above 100k, 120k, 150k, 200k, whatever. Do you guys still believe that? Let me do a poll. Let me do a quick poll. Can we do a quick poll? How do we do a poll? There we go. Poll. BTC above 100k. Yeah or nay? Let me see here. Yeah, 100k plus. Nah, below 100k. There we go. Let's see if people believe in the chat that we are gonna go above 100k or not. Like my theory when it comes to Bitcoin is that it's not gonna go above 100k. Not only that, I do believe that, you know, Capo was right when he said, you know, over here Bitcoin has one more move up and then down, and I think that's what is gonna happen. I'm gonna show you something else that's interesting on the chart and why I think the next move up here might be the last move and before the move towards downside over here. So here, you know, my target is between 80 and 90k. Regardless of whether it goes above 100k or not, my target is between 80 and 90k, give or take. So, you know, I'm gonna be, the way I see it, I'm gonna be one of the first guys who hit my target, 80, 90k. If it hits 80, 90k, of course, right? Anybody else waiting for 100k, 150k, 200k, they're coming after me. Now, if it hits 150k, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not gonna sell just because it hits 80, 90k, but I'm gonna be really smart about it and think, you know, several times, like, if I think it can be the top, like, I'm selling, right? But I'm gonna hold on until it stops, right? But I always say, it is good thing to do to be before other people. If you think that some coin is gonna go, you know, 10x, and everybody thinks it's gonna go 10x, somebody's gonna take profit before that. So it's better to have a target at 5x and take profit before everybody else starting taking profit because you're good, right? That's it. But I think that, you know, we gotta one more move towards upside. And I have interesting theory why that's the case, and it is actually playing out exactly like this part over here. I'm gonna show you how they are actually correlated. But let's see here, over here we got a couple of people answering the poll. I don't know how many people answered the poll. Where did the poll go? Wait, let me there we go. Can we do it here? Where did the poll go? Why isn't the poll showing up here? Only here. So there we go. Yay or nay? 9 people voted. 66% think that. So over 60% think we're gonna go above 100k. I don't know how that's possible, but, you know, 60-70% think we're gonna go above 100k. Only 9 people, but, you know, only 9 people voted. But there is that. How you doing, Mark? Left to right, Van Dip. I think 94k ish. Danny's in the chat. What's up? Vanalesva, long time no see. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. So let me tell you about the theory that I have and why, you know, how right now this move over here is correlating to this move over here. And this move up here is right now this move over here. Now, it does not have to be this way, because if you know, people are drawing the 20, you know, bull markets over here. Let me go to the logarithmic chart. I'm going to show you over here. I don't know what this is. I've been drawing something. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the distance, this is 2025. So these blue lines are Bitcoin tops, right? This is, and if you pull this over here, this is another 4 years, and over here there's a top as well, right? So every single 4 years, right? This over here is 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, right? Every single 4 years there is a top. top over here, top over here, top over here, and there should be top over here, not over here, right? At least that is the theory, right? Because we are going, 4-year cycles, you get tops every single 4 years, and right now we are coming into this, this over here is nothing, the top, we gotta wait 1 more year for the top, right? Because over here, the second move up here came exactly 4 years later. But I think the top might actually be here on the 2025, November, December 2025. If this is the case, if this is the case, so be it, But I'm betting the top is in 2025, not 2026. If it's in 2026, it's good. I hope I don't sell, I hope I hold all the way through. Or if I do sell, I hope I buy up here and, join the ride up to 200K or 300K or whatever. It's in 2026. But right now, it looks like it's going to be 80, 90K. Now, let me show you something over here. Again, people are saying that it's going to be 4-year cycle. 4-year cycle might be the case. I'm not really on the 4-year cycle just right now. I don't know why. I should, technically wait, 1 more year until we get over here. But since we had this, big ass long consolidation, something is bound to happen. I don't know what, something is bound to happen very, very soon, at least for the next 2 months. And then we'll see whether we're gonna hit the 26 top or not. But I'm betting on 2025 top regardless, even though this chart is telling me that, it's gonna be 2026 top. So I'm not following everybody else right now when it comes to, 4-year cycles. I'm a little bit, weird like that right now. I don't know why, but I have really hard time seeing how we're going to have 2026 top. That said, let me show you why I think we're going to have this move towards upside. So this is logarithmic chart over here. So the way we can definitely say this is the top and this is the bottom, right? We can definitely say this is the top and this is the bottom. And from this point on, the rest of the chart is actually quite the same. And look what actually happened over here. First we had this run up out of the zone, and then we had consolidation, right? Run up and consolidation. Over here we got a run up here and then consolidation over here, right? The same consolidation. After the consolidation, there was this big move towards upside. It's a 6 months move. The same move happened up here. 6 months move, then we had a move down, and then secondary top over here. Over here we didn't have a move down and secondary top, but we kind of had consolidation down here, and we are turning around to have this secondary top up here. But all of the parts of the bull market are actually playing out, right? You get you have capitulation up here, you have the exit outside of capitulation move up here, you got some kind of consolidation over here for however long while this took. There was consolidation up here. There was a giant altcoin, and there was not giant altcoin rally, but it all altcoins did like 3 to 5x or something like that. There was definitely a lot of euphoria up here on this move towards upside, right? On this move towards upside. And then right now what we are having this consolidation that's been consolidated for a while over here. It went a little bit fast up here, consolidated a little bit, exploded up here, did create a little bit all-time high, but not that much. But we are expecting a little bit higher up here, this last move towards upside up here. There was also a lot of euphoria over here, and then bigger drop towards downside. I might be wrong on this. I don't know. I've been wrong on a lot of other things as well. I've been wrong on Bitcoin dominance gonna hit 50, 60 and go down. 50 is gonna go down. Didn't do that. It went to 60%. Ethereum Bitcoin chart, been wrong on that. I was calling if that's gonna break. Never broke. It actually went down. Or this logarithmic chart. That's why it looks like it's broken towards downside. A non-logarithmic chart hasn't broken towards downside. Been wrong on that. Benjamin Cohen also said that, this is gonna go down more, so he's correct on that as well. Overall, been wrong, but I still believe it. 2025 bull market top, however that might plays out. All the OG boys coming back. Yeah, I'm great, making money with hobby. It's good. That's the best kind of money. That's the best kind of. That's the best kind of money one can hope for. You're doing something that you like to do, and you're making money. Hey, can you look at Wall Street Baby on Ethereum have over 6? I don't know what Wall Street Baby is doing. I mean, it was one of these coins that I bought like long time ago. Dex Tools. Wall Street Baby. It's called Wall Street Baby. Now this is Solana, the Ethereum one. Wall Street, maybe I like it. Wall Street Baby. It's not on Solana, it's Ethereum one, and there is no Ethereum. Wall Street base, Wall Street bets, no, Wall Street baby. VSB. Not this one, Wall Street baby. I think it's this one. I did hold a little bit. I didn't make even videos about it because I was 1 second charts. Let's go over here, weekly time frame. Let's see what's happening Wall Street baby. Long time since I actually looked at this chart. Yeah. So this is at the bottom as much as bottom can get. But it is holding nicely this bottom line over here on the bottom side, right? You know, it is holding some kind of bottom, so, you know, yeah, you know, but when it goes, you know, just know that, you know, it goes and it's kind of finished, all right? Because it's a meme coin, it's a meme coin. Meme coins do that. They pump and then they are over, right? I've just been busy. And if you guys know, I mean, it's not that I haven't had time to make videos or anything like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, crypto bores me. I don't know how to tell you that right now. I'm not a trader, like, you know, I tried trading, I tried doing that. That's the most exciting part. But when you bought everything you bought and you're just waiting for stuff to pump, like, it kind of bores me. Like, I would like to talk about Tesla. I would like to talk about NIO, about Apple, about Nvidia. Like, this thing interests me because they're actually companies doing something, you know, making some kind of progress. But to tell you the truth, outside of meme coins, if you're not into the tech when it comes to crypto, it is very much boring. Unfortunately, it is the future of finance. I do get that. But unless you're a finance guy, and I'm not a finance guy, it is kind of boring. It's kind of boring. So I've been doing other stuff. I also been doing my own hobby. And, you know, I've been chilling. I've been just chilling. If it gets close to 900k, FOMO kicks in, the media talks about it, and then we get past 120, 150. Nah, I don't think. Because when euphoria and FOMO kicks in, you gotta know that that is some kind of top. And the reason the price goes up is to get this FOMO, get this euphoria, so we can get extra liquidity, right? Because there is a lot of people who bought altcoins very, very cheap, and right now they need somebody to sell these altcoins to, right? So you need some kind of, you know, pump, some kind of euphoria, some kind of, you know, movement towards upside to sell. That's why I'm telling you, when altcoins are going down and when they're bleeding and everything looks like it's so bleak and down, you know, going to zero. If you have altcoins, and you have millions of some coin and you try to sell, you cannot sell altcoins. You do understand that, right? It's really, really hard for people that have a loaded bags of altcoins to sell right now, because there is nobody to sell to. If they try to sell right now, everything goes to zero. There is no buyers, right? So what you want to do is you want to prime the market, get euphoria, get the FOMO to kick in, so price can move up. Then these, you know, extra liquidity starts kicking in, you know, people start buying altcoins. That's when you can actually sell, because right now there is no way people can sell. I mean, if you get a like $1,000, $2,000, you can always sell. But I'm talking about people with money, right? For them, if you go to some of these coins, the, you know, 24-hour volume of some of the coins is like, I don't know, 20,000. And you get a million. Like, you need like weeks, months, like, to sell. And this 20,000 volume is probably from the bots that are, you know, trading here and there as well, you know, creating the market. There is no way to sell. There is no way to sell. But I hope you're right. Your chart says October 25 top. Which chart, man? I don't see. What do you mean October 25? What do you mean my chart says October 25? Okay, maybe the line was pulled a little bit. I was just putting it over here, October 25, because we, you know, we're doing over here. But, you know, December up here. Where is December up here? This is December up here, yeah, give or take. This is December 2024 and this is December 2025, right? So everybody thinks right now that December 2025 is top. I'm telling you guys, it might be that we do something like this over here and go over here in 2025. I'm just saying that, you know, my bets are not on 2025 because of all that's happened over here. If we pump up here, we need one more year again, do another one of these moves up here to go, you know, to push up. Regardless of what happens up here, there should be some kind of profit taking. Regardless, if it starts pumping up here, if euphoria kicks in, if Coinbase app becomes #1, I think profit taking is normal. 120k is my bearish target. Anthony, how you doing, man? 60% dominance. Altcoins is here. I don't know. I just showed you, man, Bitcoin dominance can go to 70%. You know, up here at the top. It's not unrealistic, but although we have been looking at dominance for a while, I'm a little bit unsure whether it's gonna hit 70k or 60k. Again, really don't care about dominance. It is watching Bitcoin dominance is like watching DXY. It's not very helpful. You know, the only thing we should be watching is altcoins that we own and Bitcoin that, you know, where it is in its cycle. Let's get it. Another thing that a lot of people have been commenting on and saying is that this is a parabolic move. So if you start over here, the parabolic move, the way I see it, already broke, right? Because over here there was a parabolic move over here. It already kind of broke towards the upside up here, maybe a little bit up here, give or take, doesn't matter. So there was this, you know, parabolic move up here, but you know, it already broke over here. So I don't know if the parabolic move like goes like this over here. Let's try to look at it a little bit differently over here. Maybe if you look at something like this over here, maybe you can say that this is a parabolic move or something like that, right? Over here, then you got this line over here, maybe still, you know, inside some kind of parabolic move over here that goes up here towards the upside. But that means, you know, Bitcoin is gonna hit 150, 160,000, something like that. I'm gonna tell you what I don't believe is gonna happen. You might think I'm bearish. I'm not bearish. I think it's great that Bitcoin is gonna hit 80, 90, maybe 100k. I don't know. I think it's great, but people think that, you know, Bitcoin being 80k is very bad. No, Bitcoin 80k is, you know, stupidly bullish. That said, I don't think it's gonna do more than this over here. This is a 20x move, and regardless of how you see it over here, it's not gonna do a 20x move, right? Where is 20x move? I mean, it's pretty high. 20x move is pretty high up here towards the upside up here. That's 20x move, 300k. So I think we can all agree that it's not gonna do a 20x move. So from the bottom in 2019 to the top in 2021, it did a 20x move, right? From 3k to 67k or whatever that was. It did the 20x move. I think it is a realistic thing to say that it's not gonna do the same kind of thing. Now, could it do half of that? 160k. Well, technically maybe it can do 160k. I don't know, maybe Bitcoin can do 160k, maybe. I mean, there is chance of that, right? But for a long time, for some reason, and I mean, I do have a reason, I thought that, you know, 6x is where it should be, so 500% up here. From the bottom it was 6x, and that gives you a target something over here at, you know, 96k, give or take, 80, 90k, give or take, plus minus, depends on how much we pump up here. But I don't think it's gonna do, you know, 20. I don't even think it's gonna do 10x from 15k to 150k. That's a 10x, because over here it was a 15k, down here at the bottom 16k. I don't think it's gonna do 10x. So I mean, it could do that. I don't know, but I just don't see that realistic. But we are still watching certain indicators over here. I'm gonna show you one of the indicators that we are following up here. For example, the Bollinger Bands, right? And we are watching this on a logarithmic chart. If you remember up here, every single time Bitcoin hits some kind of euphoria top, we get this, you know, expansions on the chart. Now we don't have the expansion just yet, but we have something that, you know, it is pushing towards downside over here. You can see up here, just before the event up here, it was pushing down and just like dropped like a brick over here towards downside. So we are still looking for this expansion up here again towards downside. That didn't happen yet, and there are definitely other indications that are gonna tell us whether we are at close to the top or not. Over here, let me go to this chart over here. So the RSI, also one of these things that we are looking at, of course. It should be around, give or take, up here. So when RSI starts getting again to 80, 90k on the monthly time frame, that's also one of the indications that Bitcoin might be reaching some kind of top, and so forth, so forth. Also, the momentum up here, we're gonna see right now it's curving, momentum is curving towards the upside, but not quite there yet. We get also my own indicator down here. Oftentimes these tops come at these very high extensive levels, around 60 up here. We came very close and pull back towards the downside. So right now we are looking again towards the downside. So when these indicators start, you know, lining lining up like, you know, like stars. So we get this overextension down here, up here at 60, when you get the RSI going up to 80-90k, when you get these Bollinger Bands expanding towards us, there will be signs, guys. There will definitely 100% be signs that we are at top. Euphoria will be here, meme coins will be pumping, Coinbase app will be number one. These indications will be definitely very, very high. Right now they are not that high, so you know we still have a lot of room to go towards upside, but we're gonna see. Now people are looking at these indicators and think that you know, once this starts going towards upside up here a little bit over here, you know, something like this, Bitcoin is gonna go do this move towards upside. That doesn't have to be the case. Bitcoin can do a really, really small move over here towards upside, up here from 7, you know, this move up here, and the RSI might actually do a very, very drastic move up here towards upside. Over here, like, you know, immediately, you know, towards 90k or something like that. So we're gonna see. Once we get to that point, you know, we are not quite there just yet. I mean, it is a slow start over here towards the upside, but, you know, we are getting kind of there. We're kind of getting there. The most interesting part right now, what's happening, you'll see over here right now, Bitcoin had a pullback. Somebody asked, hey man, when pullback? We just had a pullback over here in this last candle up here. This is a last 4-hour candle up here, getting us, you know, we had this, you know, flying doji up here, and right now pullback. This is some kind of bird or some kind of insect over here towards upside. I always forget about it. Doesn't matter. And we're gonna see if this continues. This is going inside parabolic move towards upside over here, guys. There will definitely be a pullback on the small time frames and 4-hourly eventually. But right now it does look like we are definitely still going strongly towards upside over here, and the momentum is not broken just yet. So when it comes to these parabolic moves, the moves up here, they should not be breaking. They should not be breaking the line. And you see over here, he's still holding the line up here. And right now we got this expanding musical instrument up here, give or take. Maybe it's a little bit hard to see. Maybe it's going to go a little bit higher up here, give or take. But it is right now, this last move that started the 26th of October, 25th of October, so a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago, the last move that started, this actually looks actually more like a parabolic move towards upside. It is very parabolic over here right now. It's curving right now towards upside. So we're gonna see how much they actually get. Yeah, we will definitely get a pullback on the small time frames. But when I say pullback on the small time frames, that means something like this over here, right? You know, over here, pullback and then go up. So there will definitely be something like this over here again. Go towards upside. This also looks like it is moving towards upside, but this pullback will definitely come. Now I'm not saying it's gonna, you know, pull back and then go up. I mean, that can happen, but there will definitely be some kind of pullback. It's no pullback, bro. It's done. The 71.7. Oof. They're gonna send it into the cosmos. How you doing, man? Long time no see. I don't know, guys. I am very, very much bullish. Gold is also all-time high right now. Oil is not at all-time high. Silver is close to all-time high. No, silver is not even close to all-time high, but it is bouncing up here very, very nicely. Gold is exploding. Gold has, when you look at a chart of gold, it actually looks better than silver chart. I mean, silver chart have more violent moves, and I think this move over here was something like 5x. Now, how much gold? Gold went actually something like crazy up here. Yeah, 5-6x. I mean, say silver is like Ethereum to Bitcoin to gold. Silver is like Ethereum to Bitcoin. I'm up, big brother. Nice, very nice. Glad for you, man. S&P 500. Let's go over here. Well, not this chart. DXY. Where is S&P 500? There is S&P 500. We got a high, you know, all-time high on S&P. We got a Nasdaq all-time high. We got a Dow Jones all-time high. And you know, people are very, very much excited about what's happening when it comes to economy. So right now we got a US election in a couple of days, 5, 6, 7 days or something like that, a week's time, give or take, maybe 9 days. That's gonna get a lot of people excited. The winter is coming, the Christmas is coming. People are a lot more at home when they're in the house, so they'll be looking at economy is doing well, the stock market, well, economy is not doing well, but you know, the stock market is doing well. I want to invest, you know, because people invest when stuff is at top. People don't invest down here like we do, right? You gotta understand that. Most people don't invest down here, right? They cannot do that. When it starts going up, they still are not investing because they're not convinced. And then you break the all-time high up here and they're still not investing because they're not convinced. So you gotta push it even more up. And then they're like, yeah, now it's confirmed. Now we're gonna invest. And when they think that investing, you know, at the top is a good idea, that's the exit liquidity, and then the price goes down eventually, right? So even this up here looks like it might come to some kind of ending, but I'm actually quite bullish even on this chart up here. There is this monthly time frame over here. There is no divergences on the chart. It's not that overbought or anything like that. 6-month chart up here. I mean, there is definitely divergence up here. It's still pushing up here towards upside. It is pulling down here a little bit, but it is really hard to say whether this is it or not. So I think when it comes to this chart over here, there is a line up here goes something like this, and when this line this channel gets broken, it's pretty much over. I think the same thing that happened over here, right? You had some kind of channel up here, and when that channel got broken over here, it was pretty much over, right? I'm not saying it's gonna go to zero or anything like that, but you know, you get another one of these, you know, 4 or 5 years bear marks or anything like that. Has 8 million supply bullish game. Stop shilling, man. Pixel is up big time today, but I think I saw Pixel today being up today by 20%, something like 23% right now. Pixel up, yeah, like you can see definitely, like this one I'm trying to tell you, like a lot of coins are down in the boxes. A lot of coins are down inside the boxes, guys. I don't think you understand what boxes means, but they are in the boxes, guys. A lot of coins are in the boxes. A lot of coins are in boxes. We gotta... Rio is pumped. Like, Rio is a really low cap coin. This is a real world asset coin, but when it pumps like 20%. So right now, about Rio and GFI, I showed you GFI earlier. They're pumping like, you know, crazy. Ondo right now, consolidating here. Also, there is a box on Ondo over here. A lot of these coins got these boxes, and of course, let's look at like meme coins up here. This actually already got out of the box up here, broke up here, consolidating in the inside second box. What do you mean stop shilling my bags? What else am I supposed to shill? It's a good long setup. It's a wrong place to shill your coins. Like there is like 34 people watching, man. 34 people watching. Who are you shilling to? Everybody watching my channel already bought. They don't have any money. You gotta shill to people who has money, you know? You gotta go to Instagram, TikTok, because those people haven't bought. But they're smart. Yeah, they're smart, but they have no money. They already invested everything. All money is invested. You know, you gotta get new people in, like TikTok, Instagram, you know, X somewhere else. You understand? We don't have any money. Elon up like 15% right now. Pixel 23. Super is up 12%. But this, wow, look at Super up here. I didn't even notice. Like this thing has been just climbing forever. There's definitely a lot of altcoins that are performing well. Sui is up 15% right now. Look at Sui, man. The same chart as Sui is almost all-time high again. I'm all in. There you go. People are all in, man. People are all in. What am I gonna tell you? What am I gonna tell you? Guys, there is not much to say. Still waiting for Bitcoin to hit all-time high. Don't know how high. Don't know where it's gonna be today or not. It is very close. Maybe we should just wait a little bit. This on 1 hour, if we got a 15 minutes on 1 hour up here, I mean, we just might explode up here. It might take 3 hours. It might be next day. It might, you know, take 15 minutes. I don't know. I'm a little bit unsure when we're gonna wait for the all-time high. It's like something like, you know, 1.28% pump towards upside up here, and then you have all-time high on literally every chart, and that's a big significant place to be. But this was just a quick stream to tell you guys it's okay. Capo is bearish. It's okay. Crypto Savvy is bearish. It's okay. As long as these guys are bearish, we're good. When they turn bullish again, it's pretty much over. Isn't that how it goes? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave you with the thing that you watched in the start. I hope I don't wreck the market by playing the song again. But, you know, maybe there will be altcoin videos tomorrow morning. Yeah. Maybe I should do like for 2 months, just make a lot of altcoin videos. Pump my channel to 100k. Something like that. Guys, take care. You'll see me soon, definitely, because you know when stuff is exciting, you know, I like to stream. But when stuff is boring, nobody likes to stream. And I do see some other of these YouTuber influencers and stuff like that. They are making videos, even though everything is boring, nobody cares. They're still making videos, and I admire and respect their, you know, the commitment. But I just don't have it anymore in me. I've been doing this for since 2018, 19 or something like that. And I just don't have it in me. But I am here. I'm not going anywhere. We got a Telegram channel and everything. So, you know, we will be here, but not that often. And with that, guys, I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Random rewards are so sweet, honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and Doge Daddies, yeah. Dancing Teslas and Doge Daddies, yeah. He's having fun, he's in control, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar.